Hello, friends. I just finished up editing some. See, this is my little. This is my recording setup here at home. I just finished up putting together some vocals to send over to Jeff to have him review and choose the best takes, and then and Jeremy will do some things with them, and that's sort of like our factory process that's been going on here. So the first thing I wanted to say, just by way of a quick update here, is that thank you for your patience. I'm aware that we've been a little quiet for a while and have not reached out to you, our supporters, and let you know kind of what's going on. Let's see, the excuse me. Our silence on our end does not in any way reflect inactivity. We've been really, really busy, and it's just been a slow and steady process. Drums and bass have been done for a while. Guitars are probably 80% done, something like that. The next step on guitars is Chemina's going to spend probably a studio day here in Lancaster before too long, with the wealth of resources we have at Brian's house with guitars and amps and things like that. And I'm continuing, that's my little microphone corner. I'm continuing to work on vocals, and Jeff is we're still trying to get his setup down in Nashville dialed in, and I think we're really close. So soon, his vocal parts will be recorded there. Some of them may be recorded up here at some point too. We're still figuring that out. But, and I guess one of the things that I wanted to make sure we made clear in terms of, first of all, just recognizing and thanking you for your patience. We know that things are probably going a little slower than maybe you imagined. We imagined, hey, maybe by this point we'd be, just about finished with the album. And we're a good bit of the way there for whatever. We have 13 songs or something going on, and drums, bass, most of guitars, and lots of other supplemental instrumentation is done. So, and some vocals. So we are getting there. But the reason it's taking a longer time is not because we're having particular problems. It's not because we're apathetic or anything. It's actually because we've stumbled on a means to make, I think, a deeper, richer, more cohesive album than we even thought possible. I guess the best way I could explain it is back in the day when we were touring, playing out every weekend, and recording and writing and all that stuff. We'd write songs when we could. We would get them polished up. We'd play them live. Then we'd have a batch of songs, and we'd say, okay, it's time to record these songs. And the songs would be, they would be done as far as we were concerned, and we just had to document them in the studio. Well, this process, it started out kind of that way. The writing didn't come from a live situation. It came through our other process, our remote process. But we thought our songs are done. We're going to record them now. Well, what's happened is we recorded a lot of the fundamental pieces, and we began to realize that there's so much more we could do with these songs, that the songs themselves are kind of telling us what needs to happen, and the record itself is telling us what needs to happen. And so that's, we've created space to just really go deeper and carefully, layer by layer, just basically not rush anything and not rush to judgment that something is done before it's really, really done. And so it's been a really rewarding and satisfying experience. And I'm really confident that when we finish this thing, those of you that supported us will be glad that you did, and you'll feel like your money was well spent. I think it's gonna be a really solid piece of work. Certainly way above and beyond what we've done in the past. It does not feel like it's a bunch of old guys got together to relive the glory days and try to write songs like they used to write. This is like us where we are now, making a different kind of music that reflects where we are now, which is not to say it doesn't rock. There's gonna be a lot of really, rockin' stuff on the album. So anyway, I'm rambling. I don't want to do too much of that, but I wanted to give you guys a little window into what's going on behind the relatively quiet Movies with Heroes curtain. So, and to that end, just so that you don't have to take my word for it, we're going to put together sometime in the coming weeks. We're going to edit together a little teaser reel, because we have a lot of material done, and we're going to put together some snippets into a teaser that you'll just be able to get a little bit of an audio, and maybe even visual idea of the sort of sonic landscape that we're creating, that's emerging here. So look out for that. That'll be coming soon. As I mentioned before, the status is we're wrapping up guitars, working on vocals. That's what I'm, over the next month or two, I intend to be, several nights a week, I'm going to be putting down some vocals, gradually chipping away and putting them through this little process that we have so that they're ready for the record. And we're also doing planning. We're looking towards the end game of mixing, mastering, and all of that stuff. Of course, final things at the Kaleidoscope Studio, as well as the show. We're really excited. That at the end of this thing is going to be a completed record, as well as a full-on live show with all 5 of us. Actually, at this point, all 5 of us, including Brian, is what it's looking like. So. Maybe there will be other people on stage. We haven't figured that out yet, but we're working that out. We're working with great care and intention to make sure that experience is of the highest quality, and also that we, within that experience, make all of you that supported us feel really welcome and thanked. And so we're going to figure out some special ways to really say thank you at that time. So that's it. And then, of course, those of you that are waiting on rewards that relate to the music in this process, we haven't forgotten about that either. It's all in the process here. So I think that's about it. So this is me. This is what I'm up to, and maybe when Jeff gets set up, which he is currently right now with his little vocal booth or whatever it is, maybe he'll send you a little message too or something. But we'll try to stay in touch. If you have any questions, if you're irritated at us for taking too long and you're wondering what's going on and I haven't answered those questions enough, or if you're excited and you want to tell us about it, or if you have anything you want to share with us, please, please, please comment on the Facebook feed, or through Kickstarter, or through email, anything. We're completely available, and we are immensely grateful to all of you that pledged money to allow for us to make this album happen. It's a dream come true for us, and I can't wait for you guys to hear what we're working on. Thanks. Have a great week.